sometimes when we think about education, we think that it's more about certainty. I like to think that it's a little bit more about inquiry. That it's an educated person isn't necessarily someone who knows a lot of facts and can spew a lot of knowledge of people. I like to think that an educated person is a curious person who is interested in why people are different than they are. Like, why do they think the things that they think? Why, that person will acquire a lot of knowledge, will acquire a lot of facts. But I don't think there's as much risk that education, that knowledge will kind of putrefy into arrogance, which I think can happen. And education can become a privilege just like any other privilege. It can become something that you use to beat down or control or lord over people who didn't get access to what you did. So I think we have to be careful. We have to guard against that, especially because many modern societies are fracturing significantly along educated lines. And it's becoming the case, certainly in the United States, but in some other countries as well, where education becomes, instead of being the solution to inequality, it becomes a mechanism of it, actually. And you look at the United States, the income levels and test scores just track almost perfectly. And the quality of education that you get when they graph it out is almost perfect correlation with parental income. And that means that education might, in those instances, you look at the Ivy League, where 2/3 of the students come from the top quintile and only 4 or 5% from the bottom. Those institutions are probably more contributing to social fracturing and contributing more to inequality and than they are helping. And that seems like not what we want our education system to be doing.